What's going on? Yo, let me ask y'all a question. What's a Fauxican? The name sounds crazy. First of all, I hope everybody's doing well. But what's a Fauxican, yo? They say it's a faux Mexican. So you combine the two words and you have Fauxican. What is that? Well, fake Mexican. So let me ask y'all this, and I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm gonna ask you, my viewers, to leave a comment and tell me, in your opinion, to you, what's a fake Mexican, yo? What's a Fauxican, yo? No matter what's up, man. Yeah, it's definitely winter time, man. I'm waiting for this bare winter to pass. I hope you're doing well. So I haven't been really dealing with Twitter for a while. I gave Twitter a break, and here I go, relapsing. I fell off the wagon, and I logged into my Twitter account. The first thing I see, yo, no lie, no lie. The first thing I see is some drama between some ladies in the Hex community. Like they fighting over, I don't know what they fighting over. It's just drama. And I'm not gonna criticize them for even what they were talking about or beefing about, because guess what, man? Yeah, I was entertained, man. I was entertained by the drama, man. I'm not even gonna lie, but it reminded me of why I gave the thing a break. Tell Seven, what's up? What's going on, man? Yeah, yeah, you can't let the bags fall out, for real. FOMO in the building. Look, these two content creators, please, everybody, go check them out. Subscribe to their channel, FOMO TV and the Meta, for their content. Oh, it won't work on your desktop? Yeah, I got, issues too with my devices as far as accessing certain things on these apps. But look, these ladies, right? Like I got in again. Once I relapse and click that Twitter, I tell everybody, leave crypto Twitter alone because it's just pure toxicity. The minute I log back in, after giving it a break for days and refresh, and the dragon on my back just told me one to tap into log into Twitter, log in, log in, log in, and I fell off the wagon. First thing I see is some drama in the Hex community between some ladies, and I'm like, yo, one is talking about. I mean, like this one particular lady, right? People are saying like RH, like she's RH is smashing her. No, who cares? Who cares? Who cares, man? Because overall, I don't care what people are doing as long as you're not hurting anybody out here, right? No kids involved, no Epstein, nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? No crazy, wild craziness. I don't care what folks do in their privacy of their own in their lives. So who cares? And then the other one just, went for the jugular. It's like boom, boom, boom. And then, the internet is undefeated. So people are hurling insults left and right. I heard something like, yo, she looks like Jar Jar Binks. Yo, the other one, Gym Rat, autism, like all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm like, yo, these people, all I've been doing, right? All I've been really trying to understand is how to position myself well for this next bull. That's it. And that's why I turned off the crypto Twitter, because the thing about Fauxicans came up again, right? Like, and it's among like just turmoil, just toxicity, just drama, just like craziness. You know what I'm saying? It was just like today, I just, I'm like, all right, whatever, whatever. And I get, but listen, that as quick as I saw that drama, is as quick as I just left the whole thing alone. And I decided to think about a couple of things that came up with this whole thing. Like, yo, if you involved with crypto and you're doing this DeFi thing and you dealing with what we've been talking about, or I talk about on this channel, you got time to think about who's smashing who? Like, what? Aren't you living your own life? I don't have time to be. I don't care about like who's. I don't care what dude doing. Like, yo, when sacrifice chain live? When is it live? That's it. That is it. That's it as far as that goes. And in the meantime, I'm making this thing work. Like, on my behalf. I'm making these contracts do what they do on my behalf. So so that I can position myself well for the next thing. I'm not worrying about who's smashing who. These people, let me tell you, man, you want to talk about fake, and then see, this is the thing. The whole thing with this whole Fauxicans, because the narrative, quote unquote, that these kids always use this word narrative that now adults have used, killed the word in the past 2 years, narrative. The story is, if you're an OG and you've been there in the beginning, right? You know who's who, you know what's what in the community. It's almost like it lends you some type of quote unquote credibility to identify who's real and who's not, who's in the in crowd and who's not. Who cares? Are we in high school, people? This is the whole thing. Like, that type of mentality, that type of like that ideology, that energy. Just, I don't see, like, it's 2023, and a lot of these folks don't seem like they're young like that. That's talking, that get into these crypto Twitter squabbles and wars. It doesn't make sense. And then they're quick to say, oh, no, you're not real. If I'm staking for 5,555 days, I don't give a F what anybody thinks about me being real or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what, if I am staking for 5,555 days and I'm holding myself true to that, and I start talking about 1,000 other different coins, I don't give a F of what people will say about who I am, what kind of hex. I don't care about none of that. And the funny thing is, none of them could identify who created the term hexagon. Not any one of them for sure. I want to say 100%, but I'm not an absolute, like, I don't have absolute proof. But I guarantee you, 99.78, maybe 99.9% of them can't even tell you who coined that term. And it wasn't Richard who coined it. Who cares? Who cares? None of these OGs coined it. Does it matter? I don't know. I know it doesn't matter for me in my life. I'm looking at how the T-share jumped up almost 700 points in the last, I want to say 12 hours, 24 hours, 700 points. Many people don't care about that. They just go to Twitter and arguing about women fighting against another woman. One who's presumably attractive versus one who, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't care about none of that. Who cares? One who's presumably attractive and doing a lot for the community in the last year versus one who's been day one OG, and it's like they're saying that, perhaps people are saying like, she, is feeling no way because the other one could be smashing Richie Rich. Who cares? Who? Yo, man, these people. If you want to make a stake, if you want to create a stake, you're gonna have to use more X. If you want to create a stake to earn one T-share, you got to use more X because the rate jumped up 600 or so points. 600 more X you're gonna need to create a T-share. It's now over 26,000 X. Yesterday it was 25.7. Today it's like 26.4. That's not important. That's too boring. That's not, exciting, controversial. I don't know, man. These people are crazy, man. Folks are wild. Folks are wild. But look, I was tuned in. I don't know what, that's the thing with crypto Twitter. Like you get tuned into these drama-filled interactions, and it's just but for the moment, that's adding no type of value to our wallets. Zero value. Zero value to the community, like zero. I don't care about what they talking about. I don't care about, and that's just me. If you talk about 100 other different things, that's you. I don't, people are mad. They're going to be mad. You can't stop people from doing what they're going to do. You can only control your actions, and that's all that matters. I'm not trying to dictate, oh, no, you should do this, you should do that. It's easy to do that, but really, in all reality, what power do I have to convince somebody to, believe what I believe and do? No, I do me. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to continue to do. And try to enjoy the process, because look, none of us who have bank accounts, none of us can say, oh, we earned crazy yield today. If you're staking in you're staking your crypto and you're earning yield regularly every day, your bank account rewards do not add up to what you receive in staking. It's just not what it is. And that's a beautiful thing, because you're like, yo, I'm living life synonymous with legacy, and I'm doing what I have to do. I'm doing what I have to do and still earning right here. Oh man, in 2 years, 3 years, after maybe the next Bitcoin halving or the next 2 halvings, everything is gonna be marvelous. Everything is gonna be marvelous. But you gotta be patient and work towards that. And, just like with building these channels and stuff. For some people, they become successful overnight or in a relatively short period of time. For others, it takes more work, it takes longer. The key is to just not give up and remain committed. Because some people have luck on their side, others have to work harder. It is what it is. I don't care about this Fauxican whack. That's just this idea. I don't get it, yo. I don't, whatever. That's just sensationalism to get people, create, conquer and divide. Because some people do act crazy. You are going to have some folks that are just they're not about it at all. And they pretend they are. But, what are you going to do? You can't stop people from entering. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's weird. I've said it. I felt a way when, I've seen things happen weird where people come in, oh yeah, I'm, Hex right here, 100% Hex. I got Hex tattooed all over my body. It's all about Hex. Ha 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 he. Jump on interviews left and right. Ha ha hoo he. And then get the RH stamp of approval, and then a week later, I'm coming out with Empire, Big Apple tokens, Empire State tokens. You get Big Apple dividends. Like, buy into my coin. Like, that's the thing that makes it crazy. That's the thing that makes it crazy. And I get it. But you can't stop people from doing that. You can't. So folks got to find a way to kind of leave those things alone. You can bring awareness, but you can't stop folks from just coming in and trying to siphon all kinds of energy. It's going to happen. You just got to know where you stand. You just got to know where you stand. And your man, Richard was once a Bitcoin sold, maxi, whatever. Until he had to realize Bitcoin's flaws and whatever limitations, Ethereum was a better choice. And he jumped on the Ethereum wave, created Hex, and it's no longer about just being big. Hey, why can't people just grow and expand their vision and their mind? I don't know. So what, is he a fake? Just because Hex is on Ethereum, you can't use Hex. If you want to stake Hex, you can stake it now on 3 different chains, but it's on Ethereum. It's on Polygon too, but you can't stake it on Polygon. So he's building a sacrifice chain, or he has his team building it. But it's not just about, Hex is not the blockchain. That's why folks are now, instead of just saying Hex Maxi, they're RH Maxi, Richard Hart Ecosystem Maxi, and all that type of stuff, because, hey, it's just more than just about a coin. It's more than just about one perspective. If he had to come to that realization and he did what he did, created what he created, that's a teachable moment for many others who believe in what he created and is learning and profiting off of what he did, to possibly maybe align with his thoughts and see where he's coming from, understand his perspective, But not everybody's going to see things how you see it all the time. Not everybody. I just had a conversation with somebody, and they told me they don't believe in crypto at all. And you think I'm going to argue with them? You know what I'm saying? Well, what? If they don't believe in the dollar bill, you think I'm going to argue with them? If they don't believe in gold, you think I'm going to argue with them? If they don't believe in real estate, you think I'm going to argue with them? Right? They don't believe in whatever, precious metals, commodities. You think I'm going to argue? No. Let them be. Let them be, yo. Live life. Live life. A lot of people are not exercising just a certain level of intelligence and maturity. Just stop wasting your time getting in, you know what I mean? What does the fact that the T-share rate jumped by 600+%, what does that mean to you? Does that have a value? Does that not mean anything? Right? Does that not present some type of opportunity? What understanding can you draw from that? How does that affect even the derivatives? What are we talking about? But people don't, all of that is boring. All of that is boring to the people. They rather hear about some lady and who Richard is smashing. I mean, like, I don't care about that, so like, I don't care about that, man. I'm watching channels like educational, like when I say educational, certain channels that just provide information and useful data to help you to add to everything you have, research and understand, and the same information you can pass to somebody else to help you understand what these cryptos are offering people to improve your financial well-being. Like, I don't care about who's effing who. I don't care about none of that. I'm patiently waiting for Sacrifice Chain to come to pass just like everybody else. Until then, I'm enjoying this 600+ Bump in the t-shirt rate. That's not celebrated. And if it is, it's not celebrated enough. Because what you find on Twitter is who's blocking who and who's unfollowing who and name calling and insults and throwing barbs left and right, and is doing nothing for your bags. Nothing. It's doing nothing for your bags. What did the 600 plus point bump t-shirt rate bump do to Hedron or Icosa or Hex itself? If you want to create a stake today, what does that even mean? When was the best time to stake Hex? How many t-shirts can you acquire now? Do you have enough Hex to acquire the t-shirt? Are we not, do we not care? No, folks don't care. Because this is why it's going to be very hard to onboard people, right? Because if I send somebody to Twitter, the worst place I could send them to learn about some Hex, they're going to look at me and never talk to me again. Because they're going to see people fighting each other, wondering why Richard is smashing a Barbie doll and the other one they say looks like Jar Jar Binks. And then laugh at me and then take me as a joke. Man, meanwhile, all I'm trying to do is share information for the person to either look at, read, listen to, maybe not, dismiss, accept, whatever. It's on them. But I know if I was them, I would love to get this type of information. I would appreciate it. It's better than gold. There's no price to it because you're learning about valuable practices, good practices. And not only are you learning about good practices, you're learning about which tokens to enact the same good practices with, to apply what you're learning to it and the tools that you need to be successful. Right now, when the market is right behind where it's at the bear, everything is slow, people are scared, whatever, people are upset. And so it's turning up, 5 cent Hex is looking better than 1.8. We know this. But we waiting till things turn around. And in my opinion, it's gonna be months after the next Bitcoin halving in 2024. Chill. That's me. That's why I'm chilling. I don't jump like I learned already, like over the years in dealing with this. I learned. Like, why am I gonna keep doing the same thing expecting a different result? Then what do you call that? What do you call that? What do you call that? I'm too grown to be caring about who the founder of an explosive crypto asset is smashing. Do I care, son? Do I care, son? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Why are we not talking about? And I don't even want to know about V3 right now. I want to know because you know what I want to know? Because that's just me. Mainnet, green light, it's on now, it's running. Go. That's what I want to know. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. But that's me. Y'all want to know about some V3 and updates? Bless your heart. That's not me, right? I'm looking at what we have right now, what's being utilized, what's working, what's presenting possibilities. Like we're watching the thing every day, just working flawlessly. It's not breaking. No matter what institutional entity wants to come and disrupt, what disruption have they did? What have they caused? We're hearing about centralized exchanges getting wrecked from staking. We're not hearing about direct people working peer to peer, peer to contract. Is you in the contract? Is you in the code? Working, making sure that this thing works for you. You're not even doing anything. You pushing buttons one time and then you letting it rock, and it's paying you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Every day, on the clock, on the dot, on 3 different chains without you, but y'all scared about the other two chains. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. People have an opportunity to learn about liquidity providing. liquidity pool, liquidity providing. You know how, back in 18 and 19 and 20, finance with the pool and all this stuff with the farming, and then people acted like they knew nothing about it. Now's the time for you to learn. This is the bear market. There's so much to learn. Everybody has their own levels of learning. Some people are super advanced. Other people are way in the beginning. Some are intermediary in the beginning. I call myself learning. I'm learning every day. I don't know everything. I don't want to know who's smashing, who's smashing. I don't care about none of that. Y'all crazy with it, man. It's funny as it's funny though. Y'all don't want to know who's smashing who though. I don't care about none of that. That's not paying my bills. That's not giving me dividends. That's not giving me rewards. It's not. The other day, nobody talked about how the other day, the second wave of auctions with ICOSA. When was it? February when? 14th, 15th. Oh man, it was just raining, nothing but raining sweet yield. What we doing? And everybody quiet. Not everybody's quiet, but y'all going to Twitter, and it's about some Barbie doll, and no disrespect to her, but it's just what people are just somebody's looks, and folks are going at attacking someone's looks and what they're doing activity, and somebody RH went to dinner with. Who cares? Who cares? The contracts just dropped a bag on everyone who was staking the right coins. They dropped a bag a couple days ago, and no one cares. Y'all too rather talk about some crypto. Make it make sense, man. Exactly. Boredom, social media, toxicity, Godfather J6, you got it on the money, for real. Lots of Fauxicans thirsty for the same. I guess they have to quit saying no, the internet is undefeated. They kill. Look, you go to the internet and you see things that you would not even expect to see. People saying things that's crazy. They called your man Jim Rat autism, and I can't even laugh at something like that because that's not even funny to me. That's just crazy. You don't laugh at someone's just developmental challenges, right? That's just and Jar Jar Binks. Oh, Dracula game crazy. All these the internet is undefeated. Hey, it is what it is. It is. You put yourself out there. They just, they got memes from Trevon. They got memes on this guy that's so funny. The internet is undefeated. But this is why we can't lose sight as to what's really important and what we're doing. We can't do that. We can't lose sight. Yeah, I can understand boredom, but when you're bored and you're blessed, wouldn't you rather be bored and blessed than troubled and stressed? I don't understand that. I prefer being bored and blessed than to be troubled and stressed. Straight like that, man. Everything is a disturbance. You're like, you're mad. You don't know what's going on here. You're just angry. That affects your well-being, your body, your heart rate through the roof. It's boom, 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 boom. You got to take all kinds of pills that you forgot and all kinds of stuff stressed out. And you drama. What kind of state of existence is that? You're shaving years off your life. You're not going to live to 15.2 years. You're not going to see 5,555 days. Some of these people, I mean, come on, man. I just saw a stream. Look, an informative channel. Look. Hexfire. That's the channel. Go check out his channel. It's all content as far as data, content, T-share rates changing, like charts up the wazoo. The man is intelligent, and he's a useful resource. He even said he knows a couple people who passed away who never end staked. So there's stakes out there that's in limbo forever, gone. Like, people have private keys, they pass away. That's it. Folks don't think about things like that. They don't think about, like the life planning, right? Should something happen to you, what's going to happen to your crypto? Who's going to be in charge of it? In lieu of you, anybody experiencing some type of life-changing situation. We don't think about these things like that enough. Right? I want to see this 15.2, even though whatever, man. I want to see the 15. It's a long stretch. 15 years is a long stretch. I don't know why y'all acting like it's not. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just talking. It's a long stretch. 15.2. That's a bit and change. Listen, that's almost a whole generation. They say what, a generation is 20 years? That's almost an entire generation. Some people can't wait a week. You're having them wait 15 years? What? But this is what it is. If you got a stake for 15.2 and you live in your life, you're doing everything else, who in the world could tell you you're not a Hexagon? Who in the world could tell you, let's say you got your 15.2 game going strong, 5,555 days, HSI, you got your tokens, you want to possibly sell it to the, buyback contract, get your ICOSA game right, buy more Hex, recycle, do whatever it is that you want to do. But you got stakes 15.2 growing. And then you say, you know what? I'm going to go backwards in life and go jump into these sketchy platforms and go trick my bags over here all out, go trade liquor, leverage trade, blah, blah, whatever, Bitcoin, everything Bitcoin, but you still got your stakes going. You still got your stakes holding you down, not even holding you down, uplifting you for 15 years. You're going to tell me the person's not a Hex? The person's in crypto. The person is utilizing Hex, is staking Hex 15 years. They're living their life. Who cares? Who cares about full Hex? I don't care about none of that, man. That's all like marketing, psychological mumbo jumbo to keep you feeling a certain way about certain things. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than all that, man. It's bigger than all that. I'm looking at opportunities. I'm looking at things happening and unfolding in a certain way, and it's making things become much more clear and relevant. And I'm discarding whatever doesn't matter, and having fun. You gotta have fun in life. Some weirdo. Yeah, every time I start making a live, I start talking. I'm telling you, man. This thing with it's just issues where there's always some kind of occurrence, but there's always something going on, man. There's always something going on, man. Weirdos, just weirdo occasions, just strange phenomena taking place. I can't even talk about it without doxing myself, so I'm not gonna dox myself pretty much, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me look through these comments. Finn Bear in the building. What's up, man? Yeah, man. Barbie and this is an outrage. What's up, man? Yeah, you know it, man. You know it's insanity. Exile DJ. Salute to you too, man. Hope all is well with you. I'm not staying long on this one, folks. I love how it all just won. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's all jokes for real, but sometimes you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. I laugh at myself. I'm a fool. I don't know everything. I make mistakes. And look, I fell off the wagon. I told myself staying off crypto, Twitter, and blah, blah, blah. I got right back in. And I was just, oh my goodness. But then I have to critique it because I'm like, yo, this is why I left it alone too. Like we gotta create a balance. It was entertaining, it was kind of funny, but at the same time, I'm not placing a lot of relevance and giving it a lot of weight or real value, because in the end, that did not help the T-share rate jump up 600 plus points. Like seeing those arguments take place and people having disagreements on Twitter and that Twitter foolishness, doesn't equate or translate well in my intangible wallet. So I'm like, yeah, this got nothing to do with nothing. Got nothing to do with nothing. And it's mindless, it's useless information that I'm flooding my brain with that's going to produce nothing for me, nothing advantageous or productive. So what's the point, you know? Just laughs. Basically, yo, it's Friday. It's Friday. What we doing? What we doing? We're having a conversation real quick. We're trying to understand what's going on out here. You know, that's it. That's it. I don't talk about the sacrifice chain as much anymore because I'm just feverishly waiting for it. I'm just waiting. That's all. I'm just waiting. I'm still a believer. I'm still bullish. I'm still all that good stuff, but I'm just waiting. I can't keep talking about the same thing differently every day. I can't keep talking about the same thing over and over and over differently. But I can talk about something that's powerful, that's working and applied to real life for real that we have right now. That's crazy because we have it on two other chains and nobody want to talk about them other chains enough. Like it's crazy. Some other thing, yo, it's crazy. We got copies. We got copies. Yo, let me tell you something, right? It's crazy, right? You're looking at something that gave you nothing but crazy rewards in such a short period of time that everybody, so many people thought it was a scam. They were like, yo, this can never go no damn 10,000x in no 2.5 years. What is he on drugs? Ha ha, he's a scammer, blah, blah, blah. He proved every non-believer, every naysayer wrong. Proved everybody wrong, yo. Proved everybody wrong. The other coin that did better than that was Shiba Inu. I don't give a crap about that. No. I don't give a crap about none of that community. I don't care. I don't care. That's another thing with me. That's me, my personal thing. You can't be trying to convince other communities and try to like kumbaya everybody. Everybody's not good. Is not worthy of your kumbaya energy. That's me. That's me. You know, I'm not gonna convince somebody from other communities about what they got going on because they think what they got going on is better than you. So let them live. Let them live. Let them do them. I'm not hating. Let them do them. I'm not gonna waste my time and spend all this extra energy trying to, convince other communities, yo, this is the truth right here. They're gonna come to it when it's right for them. Sometimes it's about the universe setting up the right measures to place in front of you for you to enter the room of opportunity, abundance, and greatness. But I'm not gonna keep doing that and waste my time. I'm not doing that. No, I don't care about none of that. Got something that works crazy well. That works like you watch and you listen to some people talk about this thing. The breakdowns are crazy. You're in an institution of higher learning when you're hearing some of these people break down the mechanics and operations of Hex, of the T-share, of the derivatives. Not all the derivatives, by the way. Some of the derivatives, because I don't support certain derivatives. That's me. But the one that's about to have a 1-year anniversary, Hedron, Alex, shout out to him for being stand up, for being a stand up individual in the community. Yo. Stand up, stand up. I don't care if you don't like him. That don't mean nothing to me because he's creating something. If you stake, you're gonna get anyway, regardless if you like him or not. You're getting it for free, and you could do your thug thizzle. Once you have the coins, you could do whatever you want with them. You could stake them for another coin called ICOSA that's tied to the T-share rate twice. Double T-share rate. This thing just jumped 600 plus points. And y'all worried about who do the smashing? I don't care about who's yo, what we doing? Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You're not excited like elsewhere where it really counts? Why are we not excited? Oh, come on, yo. Come on, man. Something wrong, something fundamentally wrong. There's a certain level of disconnect that's apparent and present that people are just not talking about. And maybe I'm speaking about it, but people are just not talking about it enough. Yo, we're getting blessed on the regular. And some days the blessings come in abundance. And folks are just like, yeah, well, who's she sleeping with today? Oh, You know, who's he gonna sleep with? Who gives a, you know? And I could only talk to y'all about it because if I got on the podium out here, I'm out here in these streets, right? If I got on a podium and a microphone and a little boom box or a little, amplifier, whatever they call a little speaker, and I'm talking about oh hacks and this and that, like an evangelist, like I'm a preacher on the corner, hacks and it's hacks and a crypto immutable code, yes, staking 5,500. They would think I am nuts, bona fide, loony, batshit crazy. That's what they would. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's why I could only express myself about these, and not that I could only do it. I prefer to do it online with people who know about it. It's just what it is. And with that energy, folks are gonna pick up on that energy and say, "Yo, what's that dude on the bench talking crazy and doing all this, flailing his arms and doing? What's he talking about, man? What's he talking about? I don't know how they're gonna find me because I'm not advertising my business out here. But maybe that energy will just make them scratch their heads and think and sneeze and think about something. A light bulb comes on and just they hear me say something about hex, and they'll be like, hex, what's hex? Yeah, hex. And then the door's open. Who knows? That's not my imaginary horrible. That's an imaginary blessing. That's an imaginary wonderful that I'm putting out there for people to catch on to. Because things happen in mysterious ways. But I can't just be like trying to walk up, have a poster, and just have a stand and do it. Shout out to the people who do that, the grassroots, just guerrilla marketing. Like those cats from Germany. Are they from Germany? Crypto Swabber, that whole clan, that group. Um, yeah. Crypto Swabber, they just killed the streets of the whole United States on their own dime and did the crazy guerrilla marketing. Shout out to them for doing that, man. Workshops, meetups, state to state to state to state in a foreign country. That's determination. That's conviction. That's something that I would not do. I'm telling you, I don't have, it's not because I'm better. It's because I just don't have, I guess, the courage to do something like that. Bless their hearts, man. That's hard work. You want to talk about real guerrilla marketing. Yo, you going into foreign land and you just spreading the word. It's a beautiful situation. Some people, everybody can't do that. I know I can't do that. Not in this lifetime. Not in this life, but that's grassroots, hardcore. Give it up to them. I couldn't do that. I do stuff I contribute in different ways. Have one-on-one with somebody who's receptive. If they're not receptive, I keep it moving. I don't browbeat anybody to do anything, man. Because I wouldn't want anybody browbeating me. You know? I don't buy into the whole thing. Like, oh, you know, because they have their own walk of life, their own people. They come into whatever they come into in their own time. Sometimes it's not their time. You know. I'll check out this chat before I bounce. I'm one of those. I mean, if you say so, if you say so, you know. For me, look, whatever makes him happy, yeah, that's it. But I know once that sacrifice chain comes out, it's gonna make a lot more than just him happy. It's gonna make a lot more than just him happy. A lot of people seem like they're pissed off. They're gonna dump when the chain comes out, blah blah blah. But you know how folks are. You know, their minds can change. You know, things can happen, and they make them think differently and want to just keep those tokens. You never know. You never know. You never know. And I'm looking at these opportunities right here. Things are just moving whether we like it or not. It's called code, right? Void of our feelings, of our thoughts. These things are developed in a certain way to work, and they've just been working, man. There's nothing in the world right now that you can't access with crypto. Even if you buy a gift card, and you could use crypto to acquire a gift card, and you could use it however what to purchase whatever. Crypto's accessible throughout the world. You can use it to buy anything, anything. Some countries use Bitcoin as legal tender. Like this is just beyond revolutionary. This is past revolutionary. It's just becoming a way of life, a fundamental, sound, real way of life. And we're ahead of the game with these things of DeFi and protocol and all this stuff. Like we're so ahead of the game. We're ahead of people in our own community, in a sense, just mentally, because you could tell when some people get it and when others don't. It's not their fault, you know, because again, everyone has their own stages, their own levels to learn, their own pace. People learn at different pace. But you could understand some people just get it way, and I'm telling you, I go to that Acosta Telegram group chat and I hear some of those live streams on YouTube, and some of those conversations have me blown away with content. Shout out to Executioner. Shout out to Crypto Sloth. Shout out to Access Alive. Shout out to a bunch of people, man. Shout out to Identity Block. Shout out to even folks like, I even listen to people who are real that have been in Hex for a long time, like Big Pep. And he's just real. He's just open with it. And that's what I appreciate about him, man. He's just real. There's a few of them. But like as far as the content, Crispy from Hexfire, as far as data rich like information, useful information and content that you could use and refer back to. RH Max sometimes has guests on his show to you know, that speaks about certain things, fundamental and technical issues or information with these contracts, with Hex and the derivatives that support Hex, because this is about Hex and what these derivatives do to support Hex. It's a beautiful situation. These things are working synonymous, like it's a harmony. It's a special type of synergy taking place that's bringing nothing but indelible rewards, like consistent rewards that we don't have to turn. Well, we could turn it off if we end it, but why you want to kill the golden goose? I'm understanding what that means more and more and more. Like, you don't want to kill the golden goose, people. Seriously, what you doing? You think you need something now bad enough? Hold on to it for another 2-3 years. You're gonna be happy you did. Don't kill that joint now. Don't kill it today. Hold on to it. Hold on to it, because your future self will really thank you. It's a beautiful situation. Beautiful situation. You know, folks are even trying to really work on creating front ends so that they can have, you know, this thing where we could access the auctions properly on HexW, and I don't know about HexFair, ETHFair, ETHW and ETHFair, because those chains seem like, you know, it's just a community. There's like very little activity taking place, very little adoption. Community is just, it's not as strong, and you know, but you still got the gems over there. You still got the gems. You still got the immutable gems over there. That's just paying you nothing but yield at a fraction of a cost. Why are you scared? You know, it's nothing. It's just practice. Pretend like, you know, shout out to Kareem with his dream account. You could create your own dream accounts on ETHW, on ETHW and ETHFair. Create your own Monopoly dream account. You don't know what it may turn out to be. Might turn out to be nothing. Might turn out to be vaporware. Who knows? But what if it's not? What if it's not? Like, what we doing? Man. Well, good people. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's about that time, you know. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. To you and yours. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Be well, always. Peace.